So I've been tour a lot with many different configurations of musicians. For this project, I have a new record out called In the Magic Hour. And it's a record that I made with a lot of different musicians on it. I wanted to try to create a sonic landscape that was reminiscent of the album while not being totally beholden to specific parts or instruments that were necessarily on the album. The drummer Steve Nister, who played with me tonight on eTown, played drums on everything on my last record. So he was sort of the natural first call, and I wanted to have a second person to round it out that could play electric guitar and sing and sort of cover some of the bass parts on electric guitar. So we're doing a very non-traditional thing, which is touring without a bass. Working with this trio, I feel like the music has so much space and it's so fluid without a bass that it's been very freeing to sort of leave a lot of the low end up to the toms or up to the kick and snare and have Anthony sort of go between low-tuned guitar and beautiful high singing. I think it's this really cool sound that we're definitely still figuring it out. We're a new group, but I've been absolutely thrilled to be supported by those two on stage, and I think it's really working, at least for me, how I'm trying to present the music. I don't feel like anything's missing.
In the magic hour, when the moon is low, and the sky's the kind of blue that you think you know, but you don't know. The turf cutter's donkey runs around, and all the fairy children, they run around, and all the other children, they make no sound. And the waves nip at your heels like a dog. Pull me closer. It's past the time of the dinner bell, but before the shine of Orion's belt, and the sky's still blue than a blue bell. Sticks and stones, bury me now in the old graveyard where all my friends are beneath the heather on the high hillside. Death is a lonely bride. In the magic hour, when the moonlight gleams and the sky's the kind of gray that you never seen until you've seen it. We run down to the Virgin Mary's bank while our mothers cried and our fathers drank. We all just tried to see where the ship sank. If you listen hard, you might on the high hillside. Death is a lonely ride. In the magic hour, when the moon is low, and the sky's the kind of blue that you think you know.
Hi, this is Nick Forster from eTown. If you want to stay up to date with all the performances, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage, click the subscribe button. Thanks.